All right, as we get ready and get set to get into our first match for this ESDL competition. My name is XX Howling XX, and this is
Red Crayon, how you doing, man?
all right. Doing good as we cast this good action over here today. Let's do this. All right. So we got our band. So far we have Ezreal, Misfortune, and Talon, and we have Zach, Nico, and Sivir all banned away.
It's pretty fast bands. They knew what they wanted to get rid of.
Yeah, they clearly knew what they wanted to get rid of. And on the blue side, it's all S tier champions they got rid of. They got rid of all S tier champions. So, your safety picks, the picks you pick when you don't know what to pick, they got rid of them all. So it's going to be all specialty characters from here on out, it looks like.
Dude, I like the idea of getting rid of Nico. Nico has a lot of power in a lot of these fights.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, red side. That is a lot of tank and damage. But they pick up so they pick up Victor and Ramis. Ramis into Sejuani, not a bad matchup. Oh, but that leaves Jin to be picked up by the red side and Malzahar. Ash, who's a really good pick. You is a really good pick.
I like Ash in this, able to type Darius really well, but I'm not sure how I feel about Jin into a Ramus and a Shin as well.
I mean, but with his okay, and Anami,
Uh, that
that's a good
that
duo.
yeah, that alleviates a lot of that.
Yes, it really does. So it looks like we're gonna have a lot of fighting potential on both sides. We have Sejuani for an all in on the red side, but then it's this Darius that's a really I haven't seen a Darius really in a long time, especially versus a Shin.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Shins in general. The bot lane has to be careful not to start a 2v2 just to end up with a 2v3 situation.
Yeah, that's a really bad problem. But also paying attention that we have two teleports on the red side. So that's something that might come into play later as well.
I believe so. A lot of split push potential going on there.
Right. But now let's talk about the bot lane. Ash into Jin. That
Hmm.
matchup is pretty even. It's pretty even in my eyes.
I agree. I think Ash has a lot more self pill potential with her ult and slows, but Jin does have a lot of more damage in order to
That's
alleviate that.
that is true. He has a lot of damage. But what I'm really concerned what I'm really concerned with is Shin and Darius. Always concerned when you have one of those high powered tank champions up top, it's gonna be up to you to how you deal with it. And right now I'm kinda concerned with Shin dealing with Darius.
Well, if Shin plays it well, I believe he can actually win a lot of fights in stars. Just the only thing, if he just pops down his dodge, his little aura, his shroud.
Right.
Darius can't do autos, can't do resets. He can't proc his passive nearly as easily. The only way he can proc his passive is through Q.
So
He won't. He's able to win the fight. So short trades with the shrouds up, Shin can win that. But if he tries to over extended trades, he's just gonna lose against
and
Darius.
that's what I'm concerned with, the extended trades. And Darius likes to get you in those scenarios where he kind of wants to force those extended trades on you. It's like, okay, no, you can't leave now. We're just getting started. Let's fight. And that's kind of like what Darius likes to do. He likes to force those types of fights.
I will say Shin does have a way out with his taunt, his E. He has that way out as long as he doesn't mistime it and get pulled back in during the taunt.
Right. Or uses it to get in to start some even trading, but now can't use it to get out.
Yeah, as long as the Shin plays it right, I think he can at least go even in lane
Right.
and probably even further than that. But it all comes down to whether how they know their champions
But
and how well they know their match.
let's talk about where Jungle should put their pressure. What's the win condition on either side?
The win condition, in my opinion, on blue side is entirely on the Ash. I don't see Victor being able to do much to Darius or Sejuani.
Right.
Uh, as far as the win condition on red side, honestly, putting it all on Jin is a good thing, but Malzahar is actually a really good pit comp. Makes a really good pit comp, especially with the Sejuani and
Right.
Nami.
You got
So,
things to protect him, which is good.
so all in all, I think red team has a lot more versatility in where they can put their power, but blue
Right.
side needs to put it all on that Ash.
And and that's where we're gonna get into it as we're getting ready to load into the rift. All right, we're starting our loading process here. Getting loaded in. I'm I'm real curious on how this whole thing's gonna play out because you know
I will say, if out of all the ADCs to take into a Rammus, Jin is probably one of the better ones because he doesn't take that much damage from Dormouse.
that is true. That is real true. I forgot all about that. But Jin has also really become a super de duper powerhouse since the beginning of the season. Some of the changes that hit him very well, and they did very good at changing the pieces that needed to be changed. So it's starting to look like he's gonna have a really easy time getting these things done.
See, I'm curious to see what this patch is going to do because there's been a build going around with the Triforce and all that, but that
Right.
one requires lethal tempo. This Ash has gone pressing Tad, so I have no idea what she's going to be going for. Probably
Right.
just standard Ash, but
And if it's standard Ash, then all right, as we load in, let's get started. I'm really, and like you said, that build, I've heard of it, and it's really good, but press the attack. I don't know that one. I don't know what build comes out of that one.
I believe that's just her standard,
Summoner's Rift.
like trading build.
Right.
She just goes like Runeans and what is it, Blade of the Rune King.
All right,
30
so
seconds until minions spawn.
we're grouped up in River, and they look like they're heading for it, but Lulu backs out. They're warning. They know that they got early game pressure. They can do this early game gank, and not much of it will go down. But they're looking like they're backing out. They're taking a smart play and leaving it even. I think that's a smart idea. You can press that issue, but you don't know where all of their teammates are. You can see the Lulu, but you can't see where the rest of the team is. Smart just to back out.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. We're real relaxed dancing at red for a match that's getting ready to go on.
Hey, she's just jazzing herself up.
Right? Just getting down over here. Wait, is that like a Project Ash skin or something?
Yeah, that is Project Ash.
Alright. Alright. A little bit of trading in the mid lane, but nothing much. Ooh. Last for the damage over time. Now we're up top for a little bit. Looking at Dark. Just we're farming. But it looks like this Victor is really wanting to funk him out of lane. But getting punished for his movement. See, this is what I'm saying. Shin is not able to take those extended trades at level 1.
No, not at all. I'm curious about this path. My experience is a good idea to go from red to rapid.
Right.
Then
Oh,
the wolves
Darius.
get blue.
Darius bleeding Shin. That short trade not working out in Shin's favor. Shot.
Ooh,
And Nami bubble. Jin going in on Ash. That bounce almost. But Nami, real low, got ignited on. Runs, but Lulu takes her down first. Blood goes over to Lulu. Didn't expect to say that so early.
I did not. Great.
Whoa.
Great
That was-
play from staying up.
Right, and it was great for her to acknowledge, hey, I can do this. I see her going low, and she didn't take in her second tree. It isn't resistance, so she's going to die to this ignite. Good job recognizing what your enemy is building as well.
Nami over got a little reason for that Ash, thinking she can chase him down a little bit.
Right. And
Right in the minions.
you gotta understand who you are if you're if you're Nami, you gotta understand what you can and can't do. You are really, really squishy. Like, it's not like you're playing a Leona. And this Victor is really fucking Malzahar out of lane.
At the cost of all his mana. He does have the early trading potential, but
Oh, see? And that's what I'm saying. Now he dashed in. He dashed in. And now you can't leave. Oh, but Rammus comes up. Darius still swinging away. But it looks like he's gonna go down to Rammus. A flash. He's running. He's looking for Shin. But Rammus backs off.
really smart Rammus to back off there. If he had stayed even further, Darius would have eventually gotten a double kill there.
Right.
Empowered, fully
But
pump.
exactly what we were talking about at the beginning came true. He used that dash to go in, but he could not get out.
I think he was trying to initiate for that game, but Rammus was nowhere near there.
Right.
He went in way too early.
Yep, you needed to wait. He lost a lot of health. All right, back in mid lane. Victor is really paying for those early votes. Now down to no mana and has not gone back yet.
Top of that, Malzahar went for the double strategy. Really wants that mana region.
He needs it because he's gonna have to keep up with the poke that this Victor is putting out. You gotta match that aggression. They're coming for you, man. You gotta match that aggression. And this is one of the reasons that Lulu is really, really powerful. She can make you feel like you have to go in and do something. Really poke heavy champion, really nice. She can poke at pretty safe distances, make you feel like you really gotta go in. And this Shin is not getting much farm, and it's getting worse and worse as a 15 CS lead goes over to Darius. You can't even sit in your lane, buddy. Oh no! Shin saved his dash to get out. Jin hurting this Ash, but can't seem to put her down. And here comes Sejuani. So obvious. Oh, but couldn't make it over. A flash from Lulu is gonna get her out safe. They rooted. Nami bubbles her up. Jin goes in for the shot, but it wasn't the last one, so she didn't die. But Rammus, I don't know where you came down here. You came to show some support? Because y'all not fighting that. You're not fighting that.
She's like, hey, I'm here.
You're like, yeah. Like, don't try nothing. But I'm not doing anything either. All right, Sejuani running. Oh, he gets taunted. Oh! So now we gotta fight. But they're backing off. Darius, ever so patient for that circle to run out. He's trying to run. He's bleeding all over the place. Shin is bleeding. Oh, that was so close.
Oh,
and
that might be it still.
Nope. Oh, the hemorrhage took him down. Victor comes up for a visit. Hemorrhage did so much. I thought he was going to survive with the shield.
Unfortunately, Shin's shield does not last for very long.
Wow, I thought he was going to survive. He put the shield up. I'm like, all right, cool. He's good. He's going to make it. He did not make it.
I would like to see this Nami get a little bit more aggressive. She can trade with Lulu if she uses her E, empowered autos.
I understand that, but since the first time she lost, you can tell she's been a little bit timid in lane. When she throws her spells, they're from far back. They're only to help Jin survive a big attack. She's not proactively looking for something. She's not looking for room to make that play right there, which is something you got to be looking for if you're a Nami.
Exactly.
You know,
I would like to see her try a little bit more because,
right there. Don't back off. Oh, see, going right for Nami. Nami Running for her life. Nice heal. See? A little bit more risk, you know?
To be honest, I think that worked out very well in their favor. They got the astral and they got the heal out.
Right, and now they can go back. But the problem is Nami is 2 levels behind. Nami just hit level 5, so she's not gonna hit level 6 anytime soon, which is her all in. And as a as a support main, you gotta know the importance of that wave, that tidal wave. You know, that tidal wave is super important. But they're taking some place off this tower down bottom. Johnny running into Rammus. I don't know what you were thinking. Get taunted. They see this going. Both mids going up that way. Oh, and he's suppressed. Shin comes down. This is what you were afraid of. A 2v2 turns into a 3v3 real quick. 3v2. Oh! Darius said, nope, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Come here. Where you going? Now the whole team re-engages. Shin's running for his life. He's bleeding. He's bleeding. And he flashes away.
Great flash from the Shin.
Like, yeah, don't save your flash. You about to die. Because you was bleeding all over the place.
Darius is about to get fully stacked passive, and that would have killed him. That's like
right.
auto.
Because we've seen how powerful this hemorrhage is in the early game. That's
Darius with a blue buff up top. Ooh.
And a red buff, by the way. You got both buffs.
Oh, I know, but that blue buff, he can spam that kill. That's
He's got both buffs, and that's the dangerous part. The red buff hurts too. So not only on top of the bleed and the hemorrhage you got, now you got red buff on top of that too. Oh, and Tech20 engages on him. Now knowing shit's off the. Oh, Rammus was real close. Got in there real fast. Jin shooting off but not doing squat. I don't know why you shoot at the Rammus. He don't care. And they're gonna use this opportunity to secure Inferno Dragon. They want to contest it. They want to. But again, Nami is still level 5. And got polymorphed. He got polymorphed and then got stuck. Malzahar, shoot down. But he's already used his ult in the previous fight and it's not up yet. They're gonna have to let them go. As they get away from Inferno Dragon and Seswani's life. These teleports not playing as much of a crucial role as I thought they would play.
Tomorrow, everyone is watching.
Because of the lack of wards, because they didn't ward that objective. So instead of being able to teleport closer to Dragon, he had to teleport closer to bottom than to Dragon. So he had to walk his way up. And by that time, Inferno Dragon was already taken away.
I think we'll see a lot more use out of those as the game progresses. Look more TP plays around Baron.
Right.
I am concerned about this Jin's ability to kill Rammus and Shin. Jin is very notable for having issues with super tanks.
Right. And that's exactly what this Rammus is going to be by the end of the game. A super tank. But despite how good they're doing, there's only a 1k gold lead on the side of blue team. So red team can bring this back.
Something to keep in mind, Lulu has both kills for blue team. Meanwhile, both kills for red on Darius.
Yeah, that is a big thing. Again, we were always talking about where you put these, where you put the pressure. Shooting Seswani, the Lulu gets stuck, and there's the wave. That's the importance of that wave, but they can't go in and kill her. And shit comes down. Darius just pushed up. Oh, and Big is taken down. As they now take down Seswani. Blue team in full swing.
There's that Shin teleport. So powerful.
Yo,
That's important play.
Yo, that Shin teleport turn that. Hey, we got you situation too. Who you got? Not us.
Turret plate will fall.
Shin is like the ultimate I got your back type of character. It is insane.
I feel Shin is one of those champions. If you're a support main and you're autofilling other roles, like that's
Right.
you take him.
You do.
You support your team. You are the backbone of your team when you're in it. You have your carries back.
And in that situation, you were right. They're putting all of their eggs in the Ash basket. Because Shin couldn't get it done up top with Darius, but he's not too far behind Darius. Darius isn't fed to where the team can't deal with it. But if they keep feeding Ash, which it looks like they fed their last. They still haven't fed her any kills. They fed her three assists, but no kills. And while our Lulu is 2-1, 2-0-1. We about to start calling for a Lulu carry. We're about to start calling for it.
I believe it.
Ramus running right into Nami. Her bubble doing nothing. And Ash missed her ult completely. And again, Lulu. I'm calling it. It's the Lulu. It's the Lulu ADC show. But Shin, missing his tower, got nowhere to go. Running for his life. Gets stunned by our ultimate. Flashes out. And Darius flashes in like, where you going, bro? And the hammer takes him down, but Cesarni takes the kill. This Ramus showing so much presence down bottom and getting Ash her first kill. Our ADC is on the board, y'all. As blue team now feels like they're in full swing. They've got nothing to fear from the red team. They got them in every single lane. Ramus, Nami, and they flashed in to get her. Go, pursue. And again, I'm calling it. This is the Lulu show. Lulu 4-0-2. Do you understand that? This
It's
Lulu
scary.
ain't taking no, like, it's scary. It's really scary. And red team has not had a minute to get their feet under them. And they're now trying to take an Infernal Dragon of their own to even out the damage. But blue team recognizes it, sees it. They're going in. They're coming. But is it gonna be too late? The stun hits, but it's not too late for red to take the dragon, and that's it.
I will say that was a really close steal from Ash. She was just blunt damage off of that ult. For those who don't know, Ash damage does do AoE slash. Or Ash.
Just curious. Ash got her first kill, but they poured all of their kills into Lulu. I'd like to see them pour them into Ash. I like that, but the Ash just seems a little bit timid. He's like to be a little bit like far back, a little bit more passive than Lulu, because Lulu's willing to go in and take those big trades.
I will say that's exactly what Ash needs to do in this situation, because with a Sejuani and a Nami and a Malzahar, their pick potential just by stepping out of like too far up,
Right.
it's a death for her. Especially when she doesn't have her own. I will say having all the kills on Lulu does mean she gets her items to keep Ash alive a lot faster.
Right, to keep Ash alive. But the problem is when we're getting the late game, is Ash gonna do the damage that she needs to? Remember, she is the win condition for the blue side. Which means those 4 kills that they put into Lulu can become null and void if the red team finds a good fight. but it doesn't look like that's happening. As the red team is scattered, doing a 1-3-1. Just trying to keep their stuff afloat. They're really focused on just trying to keep their tower up. As the 1-3-1 splits into the other lane. Darius is uncontested, but looks like he's gonna get visited by Rammus. They're doing a 1-3-1, and I don't know what to think about that at this point for red team. Because I know they're gonna need to push objectives. They need to put pressure on the map. So that way they can try to get picks. Because there's pressure everywhere. And that's why they missed her in. And getting melted. She isn't what she needs to be in this game right now. This Victor hurt. This time getting stung. They're shooting her down. Misses a shot. Victor sticking them both.
Oh, there's that Shin ult.
And Shin comes in. Sejuani running away. But Victor will make sure he doesn't make it out. This is what I'm saying. The blue team is in full swing, making full use of everything they got. And we're
Remember
not
what I was saying about Ash being a damage here? This Victor must have heard me, because he's like, no. I got this. We don't need it.
Right. He said, no, it's okay. We can do this. And it's doing a really good job. Doing a very good job of being their damage, of being their frontline damage. But look at Darius. He's building Scowl right now and Merc Trade. So he's aware that the AP on the enemy team is much more prevalent than the AD on the enemy team. And he seems to be building for it.
Rematch match. And shit just missed.
And another Infernal Drake. Whoever gets this Infernal Drake will have 16% damage. And that's going to be important. That dragon is going to be highly contested.
I think red team really wants to contest this one, because Jin with the extra 16%, that's terrifying.
Correct. But look at the ward placement for that dragon.
Ward placement, you mean not at this time?
Exactly. There's no ward placement on this very important objective. Good Lord! Did you see that Victor ult? Trail the Jin and just chonk him. Just chonk him. Victor does not get the credit he deserves. He is a damage output machine when he has. Balulu rectifying the wards and getting it started for blue side, while red side has to defend their base. Otherwise, Victor alone will take it. And they didn't move fast enough, and the dragon goes over to the blue squad.
I'm worried about Sejuani's build. Just pure armor. Not even a lot of HP.
And that's the problem. She's building her regular build without considering what's going on. Consider who's doing the most damage. Ashe isn't a threat right now. Ashe is not the threat. Let's just put it out there. Ashe is not what you're worried about. Darius, you know, Ashe isn't what you're worried about, and you got more AP on that squad than AD. You should not be building armor. Right now, I should see you building Spirit Fist. You should have Spirit Physics first.
Yeah.
And Spirit
Even I would take
Physics
a pistol over this right now.
right. Because right now, this Victor is causing way more damage to your team than Ashe will do this game. I promise you. But we're going to definitely take a look at the damage data when we're done.
Indeed. You can't forget, Victor isn't just anything else. His CS is phenomenal. Not perfect by any means, but Victor.
Yeah. It's not perfect by any means, but it is light years better. It's light years better than some members of the team. Like he's better. Malzahar is pretty close. Malzahar is pretty close. But the rest of the team, now they're struggling for vision inside their own camps.
Nearly 6K gold lead, and that's all just on CS between Ramus and Sejuani, Victor, Malzahar.
But let's not forget they have kills, and they have another dragon over them as well. That was highly uncontested, which was weird. Nice bomb. Nice use of the bomb by Victor. Ramus running in on Malzahar. Now see, look at the difference. Malzahar hitting him with everything he's got.
Ooh, and Shin.
And Shin comes down to ensure that that's over with. Blue team picks out Malzahar. Again, they're moving around more with this Shin ult than they are with two different teleports. They're moving around so much better.
Good flash from Darius.
Good flash. Shin comes down. And again, this Sejuani is not even a problem. She is getting melted. I mean, butter in the microwave melted. She gets melted. Where is your MR?
I would settle for HP on the head. That's not 300.
I'm confused. Where is your AP? You are dying quickly. As the red team looking to settle around Baron. They're trying to shoot their way in. They're trying to damage it. Darius gets in, but couldn't swipe far enough. But Darius taking down one, taking down two. Looking at taking down three and getting taken down by itself. Ash finally putting in work, but Victor with the triple kill, chasing down Malzahar. Malzahar dies too. It wasn't worth it as they all go down in the Baron pit. Blue team showing them what's good with the AP. We were worried about damage, and Victor said, "Don't worry, it's on my back. I got you." Victor with the quadra kill. I don't know what they could have done differently there. Again, Sid, and the pentakill goes over to Victor, showing that he aims to be the victor in this match. Oh my God! Oh my God, this Victor putting up numbers. This Victor doing damage. And this has got to shake the red team's pride. But it's not time yet. They haven't lost an inhibitor. They can still come back on this. They lost their inhibitor turret, but not their inhibitor. They can come back.
I appreciate this Victor's build. He got that early voids down. They weren't even building a lot of MR. But he said, no. Y'all will eventually. You're going to recognize my power.
Right.
And at that point, it's too late.
And red team trying to secure a dragon. But blue team said, no, what are you doing? You belong back in your base. Oh, and stopping Victor. But Ash shoots. And Ram is coming up from the bottom. Dying. Look at this Sejuani just getting melted by just Ramus alone. And Shin comes down. And Shin makes it even. As Nami throws her ult to try to get the situation over with. Darius cannot do enough damage. Nami goes down. Arm goes down.
Ace.
And the blue team with another ace. This game bust wide open.
This was a worry of mine from the very start. Seeing, I don't know if you saw that fight, but Ash stopped Darius' ult. Darius did not get on anybody because he was just slow. Slowed for eternity by Ash offense.
And this game is gonna end. We're getting this over in less than 30. This was less than an episode of Family Guy, folks. This is over with. Victor Victor goes over to the blue side.
Beautiful game.
Beautiful. Beautiful. It almost hurts my eyes.
That Ash was putting a lot more work than we thought.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Only 2K behind the Victor.
Really?
Yeah, that
But that Victor, bruh, that hurt my soul. Victor hurt my soul.
I
We
just want
didn't
to point out.
we didn't expect that.
Not at all. I do want to point out though, the Lulu carry almost happened. She outdamaged everyone but Darius.
Again, the problem is with that.
Alan.
Yeah.
Sorry, you
With
just got out there.
oh no. I'm trying to get you into the next game because they already look like they're starting.
Alrighty. I wouldn't be surprised if red team's in a rush to be done after that one.
Yeah,
That's
that match hurt their feelings.
their
You could
soul
tell.
shat.
Like you could tell. They weren't in a it wasn't like they were in a funk. It's like they just couldn't get it together. They couldn't get their team fighting together where they wanted it to go. They just couldn't. They just
I will
couldn't.
say
And then that Victor made it impossible.
we have to give a lot of credit to Shin there. Whenever the red side tried to make a play, Shin was there every
That's
time.
true. That's true. Shin has to have his props. Come down here to spectator.
Already.
But again, what really happened there was they did not use those two teleports. Those two teleports were completely irrelevant in that first game. Completely irrelevant. You had them. What did you use them for? Obviously not to teleport, because took forever to get into fights with two teleports there. They weren't always down. They didn't use them to put pressure on the map. They didn't use them to pressure objectives. What were they for? What were they for? What were they for? If not
That
to
early
do
lane
one of those
backing.
things. But then you have to transition that into late game. Okay, I get it. Early game, you get to go back, then you get to come up, and that's cool. You get to do that. But that's cool. You get to do that. You get to leave and go back and come back and still safely get your minion, get your farm on, play your Harvest Moon. But the problem is when you don't transition it into late game. So when you pick a summoner spell, it's not just supposed to be I'm only going to use it for this part of the game and I'm never going to use it again. Which ended up being the case for this one. You know, it ended up being the case for what happened with these teleports. They used them early, but never used them late. And they banned Victor right off the bat. They banned Victor so fast. They banned Victor so fast. Oh my god. They banned Ezreal.
Like Media demonstrated, he's a monster on that Victor.
Yo, that Victor was rough. Zach being banned. Don't know why. Okay, Talon being banned. That makes sense. So who's the blue side gonna ban? Who is the blue side going to ban? So who would you? I think I think they needed a
More
better Morgana. I think they're trying to figure out what their flex picks is going to be to deal with, you know, Rammus. Okay. I think they're trying to figure out what their flex picks were going to be to deal with what happened last time. So they're trying to pick around what the enemy team would pick to deal with their champions and the way that first game went down. I think that that's what's going on, but I'm not entirely sure. And again, they didn't ban Shin. Shin was one of their biggest problems. Shin was their biggest problem.
No, they took the Shin this time. They weren't letting them get it again.
Oh, so then we
They
got
switched sides.
okay, yeah, they switched sides. So then we got Nico, which they were afraid of. They were afraid of first game, but they're like, well, that second one didn't go, so let's go ahead and get this done. And we're going with looks like we're going with Urgot because I'm guessing they saw that they had a lot of kills that they just couldn't capitalize on and finish up, and I'm thinking they're trying to use Urgot to finish those. And we have a Trindamere jungle. Trindamere. One of the people I fear is Trindamere. That champion, let's just say hard to kill is not good enough words for what Trindamere can do to your team.
I just want to say I'm worried because last game they picked a comp that scaled really well into the game, but did not do much early. The only one that did well early on that in that entire comp was Darius. And
Right.
this game doing the same. Trindamere, Vidar. Lots of pick potential, lots of late game damage, but not a lot early.
And I get that, but and now they're gonna pick in the Sivir, so now Sivir is good early. One or
A
two
Sivir to
item,
a Vidar.
one or two items, she's in. Ooh, and one of the safest bottom lanes ever, Misfortune and Soraka. That is one of the safest lanes. Soraka heals for days. Oh my God! Please don't tell me. Oh, they're going S tier. They're going all the way S tier. Red team is going all the way S tier. Oh wait, are they gonna settle on Lulu? Cause Lux and Nautilus are S tier supports right now. S tier. And if oh my God, I'm a Nautilus main and this excites me. Excites me. So let's talk about it.
Karthus jungle.
Let's talk about it. Karthus jungle versus a Trindamere jungle. Let's talk about the implications of this. Trindamere jungle is dangerous. It hits hard, it lasts all game, and if he gets ahead, he stays ahead. Period, point blank, done. If he gets ahead, he stays ahead. That's it. Where Karthus, what are you offering me in the jungle anyway? And your gank potential is very limited, to say the least.
I actually believe Karthus has a higher game potential than this Trindamere. However, as the game goes on, Karthus will give less damage per fight than Trindamere if he's not decent as champion.
Okay, I can see that.
Uh,
I can see that.
However, while Karthus does give more single, compared to Trinamere gank potential early,
Right.
looking at the rest of the team that Trinamere has to gank for versus what Karthus has ganked for, Vidar, just Cage. And then it's free for Trinamere to walk in.
Correct.
Shin, Taunt, Trinamere just has to walk in. Bot is the only place Trinamere will have issue getting in.
And the issue with and the whole thing with they picked that bot lane because they don't want to have to play around bot lane. Misfortune and Soraka is super safe. Super,
True.
super safe. They're just gonna heal and stay back. They're gonna poke you down. Unless that Nautilus lands a hook. I mean, like the song is jamming, you can't get it out of your head type of hook. If he lands that type of hook on Soraka, she goes down. And that breaks the bottom lane.
Sensei Saxophone Man starts playing every time he hooks.
Like, yeah, a song just like you know, one of those songs that gets stuck in your head, you can't get it out. That's the type of hook he's gonna have to land. He's gonna have to land one of those types of hooks. Otherwise, this game is theirs. I hate to say it. Because they're just gonna sit back and farm and sit back and heal up. And they're gonna force Sivir and Nautilus to try to move out of position to make plays. Because they're not gonna be able to just damage them. And what damage they do to them, they're just gonna heal up in the background when you get done. And then Soraka's Starfall, I think that's what it's called, but I'm not sure.
Starcall, I believe.
Right. Boom, it gives her mana. Hits you, it gives her mana. She doesn't have to leave. She doesn't have to leave. And she can poke you safely. And as a Nautilus, that sucks. It really, really sucks. What I would have done if I was them was take the Lux.
I agree. I fully agree. Nautilus has a lot of pitch potential for their team. Because as you can see, Red Side doesn't have that much pitch potential. Nautilus gives that. However, Lux gives that while also being safer and having more damage output.
Correct. So with Nautilus, you're gonna move out of position to make a play. That's gonna happen. Because you're Nautilus. That's what happens. That's what you do. That's what you deal with. And that's fine. That's fine. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to move out to get your potential, to get your picks off. That's cool. But what's not cool, and what's not cool about the way this is gonna go down is, again, look at what Soraka took. Soraka took Guardian. Soraka took Guardian and Mana. That's her two she took. And she took those two just in case, A, Nautilus catches me out, I can still survive one. I can survive an attack from Nautilus for the one time. And then get back and heal. They're not playing to kill them. They're playing to survive. Because they're going to put all their faith in Tryndamere, Vigar, and let them carry this game. But we're going to see if our prediction is true as we load in to the Rift. So the early game is pretty much going to determine how this goes.
I agree.
And it's sad to say, but it's true. Because, again, if Nautilus gets what he needs, which is a good chance to all in on Soraka, we're going to have... Soraka's going to have one hell of a time.
Summoner's Rift.
Especially if she...
Ooh, they're going for this invade.
Are they?
But they're already sitting there.
But they're already spotted. They got spotted by the ward.
That's unfortunate. A couple early kills early for Red Side would have been massive for that
It
team.
would have been massive. And it would have been exactly what we were talking about. Just getting them ahead, getting them in place. They don't look like they're scared. They don't look like they're scared. They look like they're focused. They look like they're really ready to go. They are focused. They want to wash their hands of the last match and try to get this going again. Because last match was devastating.
See, after seeing how Black Media played last time on the Victor, I'm worried for whose side on this Nico. Nico is a terrifying mid laner. Lots of CC, lots of damage, hard to hit down and kill.
I agree. And that's gonna be one of our things. Can their mid laner keep up this time?
Well, he did pick the one mid laner that could probably keep up. As long as it doesn't ult the clone, I think he's golden.
Yeah. But is she building AP or AD? Because I've seen both builds.
The AD tech on hit route you only see in ADC rounds or top lane.
Right.
Taking it mid will just get you killed because their auto range is not long enough to really do that safely versus a lot of assassins or robots.
Right, but she's not versus an assassin. She's versus Vigar.
True, but walking up into a Vigar cage is just instant death.
Yeah, that's definitely different. And look at this. She's just she's
Veigar
already.
on top.
It's not even been 2 minutes, and Veigar is pushed up into his turret, which allows Nico to do this roam. Tryndamere showing up. Shin taunting him. Look like they want an early one, but whoa! The whole team's here. But Veigar coming out looking to get this kill on Urgot, and they all back off. They back off. It was too tense, too many emotions. We're gonna back off. See, and he's trying. Nautilus is trying to land this hook. You saw it. You saw him trying to land the, he's trying to get this song stuck in her head. But she is not biting. She is getting away every time.
This Tryndamere will not leave Arthas alone.
No, because he can punk him. He can punk him. Why would I leave you alone? I can fight you. But Urgot sees that it's about to go down. Oh wait, does he not see? No, he sees. He doesn't
I
see.
feel like this might be a mistake here.
He's wasting a lot of time here.
And Arthas is over 11 CS up already. And the jungle, that's huge.
Right? And Nico, trapped. Getting hit. Tryndamere showing up and backing out. And gets nothing for his time. He's getting nothing for his time. Like, I get that you're trying to counter jungle. I get that you want to punk the Karthus. I get it. But you're wasting so much time. You're wasting so much CS. You're going to be so far behind. Not doing nothing. While Karthus is just minding his business. Like, I'm not going to mess with you if you don't mess with me type of thing. And this Urgot being very annoying. But this Shin's shredding at him. All right, Urgot walking around shooting him. They take the trade back off. They're pretty even. But look at this. 20 to 9. 20 CS to 9. He's 11 behind. He's 11 behind and a whole level down. The question is, you gotta start asking yourself, hey, I can punk him, I get it's early game, but am I losing too much time trying to get that done?
He's going for this red once again.
Boom! This time he gets the hook, but can it stick? She flashes away. Again, really good job taking that. And Shin going in on his Urgot. Urgot running away! Takes the barrier and jumps off! Having to go back. Finally taking the red buff from Karthus. But Karthus doesn't care. He's somewhere else on the map.
He's taking your cruds. You're wasting so much time showing yourself on boards on the red that he can just run up.
Look at this. Look at this. That Nico juke Veigar. Hey, I'm in your bubble. No, I'm not. Go over there. Come on, Veigar. It's the one still stuck. Chasing down this Karthus. Trying to make some of this time he spent worth it. And couldn't get anything going.
Got the flash album, but it was a great flash from Karthus.
And Karthus is just making him waste his time. He's making him waste so much of his time.
We're about to have this Tryndamere CSP doubled again by Karthus.
And on top of that, look at the gold difference now. The gold difference is a clear 1K, and that's just from Karthus.
Something we need to talk about. This spot lane might be safe for blue side. Blue side. But they are 14 CS down.
Yes, they are definitely down because they can't get into range to get things done. And MF takes a little bit of while. Oh, and shit, jumping right in on Urgot. Urgot shooting, but don't look like it's gonna do him much good. He can't chunk down this Shin fast enough. Now, pay attention. Shin's ult's up. Shin's ult's up. I want to say that for the record. Shin ult is up. I wonder if he's warned the rest of his team that Shin's ult's up. Nico trying to dive on this Veigar who wants nothing to do with it. Misfortune. As long as Misfortune stays within a close parameter, she'll be able to catch up.
Especially with her ult later on.
Exactly.
That's all she can do.
She'll be able to catch up as long as she stays close. She doesn't have to beat her in the bottom lane. She just gotta stay close. And that's the danger of this blue side. The blue side can take the lead early and run with it, or they can wait back and let their late game carry them.
And that's a powerful late game. Just Veigar and Trinamere alone is enough to kill all the switching already.
Exactly. And then but the only thing that's concerning, again, that hook. I know that danger, my friend. I know that danger. She's shooting him, chunking him down. I know that danger. You want to land that hook very badly, because if you don't put your hands on that Soraka, this just keeps happening. You keep going through the same plays over and over. And he actually gets it this time. Karthus won't let her get away. And her first blood goes over. Karthus almost dead, but gets taken out by Misfortune. Misfortune putting on a clinical and gets done. Triple kill down blue. Again, I have to ask you, was it worth it? You got the song stuck in Soraka head. That's true. But the rest of your team paid for that song. Soraka downloaded the illegal copy. Nico ults, but it's not enough to get the job done. And Nico's gonna lose her life for trying to take this dragon. That's another one going over the blue side. And blue side with one move pulled this game all the way out. Now, what's interesting enough, they only managed to fill in the gap. You see what I'm saying? Because Tryndamere is so far behind, they only managed to fill in the gap. So those 4 kills only closed the gap that they had to about 800. So red team is still in this. I just need them to know that. I need them to know that they're still in it, and don't let these 4 kills shake them.
I personally believe as long as Nico plays safe and farms up, gets her item, she can walk in with several ults. She runs in, uses her clone, gets in the entire team, just ults. And that will kill easily at least Raka and put MF on death's door.
Correct. But, again, is this what red team is thinking? Oh, as he gets caught by Girl, and he pulls her under the tower. Hawk goes up and gets shut down. Sivir, double kill.
Greatly executed dive from red team.
Perfectly. Nautilus gets out. Sivir gets out, but Tryndamere on the prowl. Can they leave? Just leave. Just go back. Just go back. Just push. Just transfer. Oh no! Tryndamere is not gonna care. He's 6 and takes down Nautilus. Gets 1. As Sivir teleports back, Urgot finally looking like he's getting his footing against the Shin matchup, but Shin chunking him down as that Tiamat is putting in damage.
Very unfortunate death of Nautilus there. I think you underestimated Tryndamere's auto with that damage because he could have shielded there.
Yeah, and I was wondering why his shield didn't go off. I was like, did you press W? Did it go off?
I'm hoping that might be the case that he pressed it and didn't go off, because if not, he gave himself a free death. He gave him a free.
Wow, that was dope. Did you see that?
I'm afraid not.
Did you see what Nico did? Nico used her clone, and Tryndamere blew up the clone. And because Veigar was so weak, so low, when the clone blew up, it exploded and killed Vigar.
Oh, the Pop Blossom?
Yep, the Pop Blossom killed Vigar.
That's what I'm worried about.
That was a great use. Very good use.
This is what I'm worried about. Nitro damage is insane. You have to be very careful. And not only is it strong, it's AoE. She has massive.
Oh, and Shin goes in, and those turret shots is gonna take him chunks, and he's gonna lose his life to the turret. Why were you so close?
Oh,
Bottom, going for it. Cortisol comes down, and that makes blue team back off.
They did get the rock out of it though.
As red team showing signs of life. Getting shot. Oh, and Miss Fortune got a little bit too close. Nautilus gets shot but walks away. That's the difference. That's the difference. Nautilus can take those turret shots. He can walk away. He can pay for you being out of position even a little bit. He can make you pay. As they now looking for this Soraka. Hits her. The hook lands. And that's it. That song is playing in her head as she goes down. And Trindamere coming to clean up the rest. Shiver bounces out, flashes off. Nautilus, oh my God, what a hook, and gets away. Their bottom lane is going to end up carrying this game. If anything makes this game even, it's the bottom lane of Red Side. Not saying that the top laner isn't doing his job, but that kill to Shin was entirely preventable. He could have prevented that kill, that death to Shin, by just backing off and respecting what Shin could do.
I agree. I'm worried about the Seicho got that first tower goal, or that first tower in mid. Only one taken for Urgot.
And we now have a 5K gold lead on the red side.
Going for Rift Arrow here, I like it. However, it's not juggling.
But it's okay, because Shin doesn't see it. And the blue side has decided that Ocean Drake is more than worth it. So they're going to trade one objective for the other.
Ocean Drake is a really good dragon to have with Araka.
Right.
She can sustain her teammates up while not losing too much herself.
But not if you get chunked down like that. Did you see what this Sivir did to her life bar?
Sivir is calling for some very aggressive triple crit already.
Sivir, oh! Nico! Off on the side! Cortisol! Shin comes down and Vigar gets shut down! And Nico gets taken down!
Shin taunted Karthus out at all. That is not good for Karthus. Karthus needs to hold his ult until either he's perfectly safe or he's dead.
Oh my God! And this blue squad showing that we won't be outdone. Oh my God, gets chunked down. Chicken on top of his head. They are just taking through towers. Undying Rage, but you're... What? What? Are you serious?
Urgot ult was stopped by Dreamer.
Oh my God. Urgot ult.
Stop.
Stopped. Just stopped. By Trindamere ult. I've never seen that in my life. That!
Same thing happens with Kindred ult.
Wow! That's insane.
Great job from Trindamere. Immediately he flashed away. If he had taken that last first shot, he would have died.
Right. He decided, nah. I've risked enough of my life. Let me get on out of here. Shin respecting Urgot, but looking to make plays elsewhere across the map. You can see that. As Karthus is coming down. Getting pulled. Shin! I called it! Shin goes down bottom, but gets trapped. Blue team Sivir's L shield is gonna save her as they disengage.
I would like to see a Oracle's Lens coming out from Nico here. She is a lot of pitchman damage potential for the team. She basically serves as an assassin, just catching someone out.
Right.
She's sitting on wards. She walks across them, trying to make roams happen. She needs an Oracle Lens to stop this.
Yep. But has not put in the time to get it. As red team keeping this 5K goal lead, looking to expand. Shin going after Urgot. Urgot running away. After getting potentially chucked down. That wasn't the real Nico. You wasted some abilities, buddy. As red team clearing out. Look like they're going for blue tower. Looking like they're going for mid tower. As the blue team joins them in the middle. Now, I'm interested. Now, we're definitely into the laning phase is over. Now, are they going to split to a 1-3-1? Or are they going to stick all together?
Shin does not have his ult. I think in the position of a split, Shin wants to be doing that, but only when he has his ult. Even with teleport up, he doesn't want to be doing that. I think as soon as he has his ult up, though, he wants to be going to a different lane.
Yes, because he can take Urgot. Urgot can't split off at all. He doesn't have the damage because Shin chunks him down. Shin is chunking him down. So
Agreed.
he cannot split.
This is my one issue with a Tryndamere jungle. Tryndamere always wants to. You always see Tryndamere, and he always wants to split. Like, it's what he likes. Tryndamere loves it. But this at Tryndamere jungle, you have to stay somewhere near your teams on the side of objectives. You know, Baron, Dragon, wherever you're going to be going down.
Right.
So a team always knows where you're going to be even if you try to split. Unfortunately for the Tryndamere, he has not been CSing. He's over. Karthus has doubled his CS. Even now.
That's crazy. And I think that's what's really bringing this team, like that's what's making this feel a lot less closer than it actually is. Though the kills are 8 and 7, if the goal lead feels a lot different. Oh, and Vygar gets hooked up. Shin comes down.
Rock walked into a front line. Oh, just got stunned immediately.
Got ripped apart.
Can't be doing that. She needs to stay in the mid-range there.
Great pull by Nautilus. Great pull by Nautilus, but didn't make much out of it. Because the Shin ult.
Shin ult plus Vydar's pure burst potential with his ult destroyed Urgot when he tried to go in.
And I like how he didn't panic. He got pulled by Nautilus, but didn't panic. He's seen the rest of the team come in. He's like, I'm not going to waste anything on you, Nautilus. Not at all. You're not going to die. I need the person that's going to get killed to feel this. Shin goes in. The team's going in. Timber flashes away. Nautilus getting chunked down. Using that E to slow him down as he just moonwalks away.
Meanwhile, Nico's just up top pushing. Harder than Brendan Lady. Just right up there, takes tower.
And making them pay for this split pressure. Urgot gets caught. Shin goes for him. Turret goes down and so does Urgot. They might have took turret tower, but they definitely got to send somebody back to deal with Nico. She's not stopping. Oh, Tryndamere goes in, takes down Sivir.
Oh, right.
Oh, that was a rough place to go. Shin going after Nico, damaging her badly. Splitting up. Which one's the right one? You look like you went for the wrong one and she turned you to juke. Oh man, that's not funny. It's hilarious. Not funny. Shit, that's not funny, bro, but that was hilarious. She juked you.
Unfortunately, I don't think he was captured regardless. That movement speed that Nico gets whenever she passes that W.
Right. Is outstanding. And I like how she just split it into 2 lanes. So he had to follow one.
Great play for her on floor control.
You have to figure out, okay, which one's the right one and which one do I follow? So I'm guessing he figured, hey, it's got to be the real one going through the jungle because going straight up, I'm going to end up catching her. So it's got to be this one. And that's why he took that way. Red team just not seeming to find good fights. But crazy part is, red team is still ahead in gold. 6K, as a matter of fact.
Carthus is about to be his death cap. That's going to be terrifying. Once he starts using it all properly, because I haven't seen him be able to play it once this game. He's either been stopped out of it, he hasn't used it when he died, or he just hasn't done anything because he doesn't have any damage. But
right.
He's about to start chunking.
Yeah. So the red team is still not out of it.
Isolated Q from Carthus did a quarter of Trinimir's HP. Healed all back up by Soraka. Still, that damage is not.
It is. The damage is great by Trinimir. But again, Soraka is going to be the key to taking this team down. If she's alive, they're just going to heal up. And that's why her positioning is the second most important.
She cannot be in front line like she was last time. She ran into the middle of her team.
You can't do that. But if she's positioned properly, she can just keep healing them for days. Keep them alive. Keep them in the fight.
Going for that
What
hook.
a spin! Nico running in.
She juked us.
Wasn't the real Nico. Wasn't the real Nico. I thought she was running into Ultim. Runs into Trinimir. That's not good. And they chased the right one. I got juked for a minute, which is why I stopped talking because I thought that was a fake one. Nautilus. Oh, Ergon. Oh, but the Shin-Oh comes down.
Great flash from Vidar. Got out of there.
And Shin following them down. Get chunked down. Tryndamere still living, walking up swinging. Went for what he thought was Nico was gonna die to the ignite. Oh, and this red team turned around. They said, yo, your Tryndamere's dead. Hey, buddy, come here. Ooh. And Soraka caught out again. And great off from Ergot. Red team. Red team waited till they waste everything and then just turned around and said, is that it? That's all you got?
We didn't talk about it. We didn't say anything about it, but that Nico ult destroyed the entire team. Caught out 3 people at least and did over half their HP. That's exactly what you have to worry about. And afterwards, she's press Zonius. And the rest of the team followed up. That's all she has to do. Walk in, ult, press Zonius, and she's safe.
And she doesn't look like she has to do much more because she's out of there. And they're going for the second inhibitor. And that's 2 inhibitors. That brace is broken open. And again, look at the CS difference. Look at the CS difference in this Carthus. Look at it. It's enough to make a grown man cry.
Not only that, the CS difference between Miss Fortune and Sivir has grown exponentially.
Yes. And
it's
that's
not
what
as bad as Tryndamere and Carthus, but
that's what. And look, you're chasing the Carthus. Carthus flashes away, and you're just gonna follow him. You're gonna follow him. Sivir just dragging all on her own, and things are getting hairy. But it's Blue Squad. Things are getting really, really hairy for Blue Squad. Very, very dangerous. The gold lead is extended. It's now feeling a little. Now they're feeling things. And again, the only person who's got good CS on their side is Shin. The rest of their CS is very lackluster in compared to their laning counterparts.
We can't count one team out though too quickly. If they can stay calm, stay safe, stop getting picked off as much as they are, chasing too far. Because that's what's happened a lot. They've overchased for something and they've died for it. But if they stay safe and stay back into CS, Vidar and Trinamir are becoming monsters. Trinamir only has 2 items, yet he's already chunking people. And Vidar is only getting stronger.
Right. But the problem is you got Red Team trying to force this fight. They want them to feel that 10k gold lead. They're gonna force this fight. They're not on the map anywhere, so they gotta be at Baron. They're forcing this fight. They wanted that misfortune to bite really badly. After they come out of nowhere, Soraka gets picked off. That was what you were worried about. Misfortune shooting, but realize it's not doing enough. Sivir going for it, gets stopped by Nico, and gets shut down. Those are the 2 people you didn't want to get caught out, and they got caught.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. This is it.
They got caught.
That is terrifying. A Nautilus just got Sivir ulted and ran them down.
Yeah, he just walked up. He said, nah, I'm good. And still fighting in the tower. The power of a tank support.
We were talking in the start, we would have preferred to see Lux, but having the extra tank allowed for so many dives to happen.
It really did, and I think that's why they took Nautilus instead of Lux. And again, this game ends in under 30 minutes.
And same team, that's a 2-0 victory for Red side.
That is crazy. Insane. So as we take a look, let's take a look at our stats and statistics, y'all.
Damage charts are about what I expected. Nico is just a monster. Karthus stays up there, and Sivir just is an AoE monster when she gets a couple items. Just sits there in a team fight. Auto W. W procs everything.
And it's
Shin putting out a lot of damage, though.
Yes, Shin surprisingly did a lot. But it's the Nico on the red side that did not surprise me in doing the most damage. Didn't surprise me in the least. Because we predicted it. We predicted that a Nico ult, one good one, was gonna settle this game. And again, it came true in that mid lane fight. But what we really need to talk about is the disparity between Tryndamere and Karthus. That's your biggest disparity. That's where you lost the game. Right there. Your jungle spent so much time trying to put Karthus behind that he put himself behind.
By a massive margin. Because the entire time he's trying to punt Karthus. Karthus just, right? Well, I have that red. I'm not going to use it. I'll just take all these other camps.
I'm Karthus. What do I need red for? I need blue more than red. But again, Tryndamere spent so much time trying to make an early game play that it ended up working against him. I'd like to see him run his camps and then try to make ganks.
Indeed. On top of that, he kept trying to force these things, and his team wasn't on board with it. They did not have priority.
Correct.
Nico could just had priority in mid. She could just walk in.
Right.
He just walked straight to it. Same with Urdot. Urdot was pushed back a little bit. However, he could walk straight to Tryndamere. And we saw that multiple times. Every time Tryndamere would try to walk in, they just walked up immediately.
And they didn't, and it wasn't cohesive. It wasn't like they decided to pick a comp that would move with Tryndamere. Their comp wasn't like that. That's not what their comp was built for. Their comp was built for late game takeout. That's what your comp was built for. Late game, I'm going to pick you off. I'm going to pick you off. I'm going to pick you off. That's what your team was made for. But you didn't play to that strength. You tried to get something started early, and because you tried to get it started early, it ended up playing against you. Well, I think this is going to wrap up this episode of ESDL's league matches. Please stay tuned for any other matches that we got coming. I'm gonna try to get every single casting job I can. This is XX Howling XX, and
Red Rayon, have a great day.
have a good night. See you guys.